Welcome, and today we are playing the Invincibility complex, which from what I can understand is supposed to be a luck-based game show where you flip a coin. Heads, it's a lot of money, but tails and the game gets more dangerous. So, I'm excited to see what the developers' ideas were for the more dangerous aspect. So without further ado, let's begin. Settings, resolution full screen, more coming soon in full version. So this is a demo kind of thing. Okay.
It's another beautiful day of the week, folks, and welcome back to another episode of the Invincibility Complex. The show where desperate players risk everything for life-changing money. Here's a quick rundown. Every successful coin flip earns our contestants $10,000. If it lands on heads, they can walk away, or keep going for even more. If it lands on tails, the stakes rise. So choose one of 6 vials, 5 harmless, 1 not so harmless. The closing vial is sent into their life support system, and we learn whether luck is still on their side or whether their run ends right here. And with that, I'm hearing our first contestant is already in position. So let's begin the Invincibility Complex.
The messed up YouTube channel. Okay. Press space to flip. Heads. 10 grand. I'm a broke college kid, so we will continue going. Flip it again. Ah! Lucky number 4. I know that blinking. The allure of riches can drive even the strongest man to believe it as though he is invincible, though this feeling of safety in the face of what should instead cause dread is an illusion caused by the mind. This phenomena has a name. An invincibility complex. He died. Okay. That blinking heavily reminds me of... Oh, what's the game? What is it called? Side Effects. And I don't know if it's the exact one, but that definitely reminds me of Side Effects. We shall try again. Oh, I immediately suck. Okay. Let's go for 2 this time instead of 4. You live on. Okay. So, would that not mean that I know... Oh, no. Okay, I have to pick a different one. So, he said all the other ones were bad. Apparently not, I guess. Payouts 10 grand. Continue. Payouts 15,000. I thought it went up by 10,000 every time. What happens if I walk away? First of all, let's keep going. And see how many times we can get lucky. The odds are against us. Oh, the payout. Okay. Let it ride. Okay. This is a what? More than 25% chance that I'm gonna die here? 1, 3, or 5. What's the... What's a lucky number? I don't know. I saw somebody with a tattoo that had a 5 on it, so we're gonna go with that. A while ago. It was a while ago. Okay. 50% chance. 3. It's impossible. Yeah, that has to be 10. Forget the money. I'm the luckiest man alive. What? Okay, I have to know what happens if you walk away, right? Also, is that... Oh, okay. Furthest run is 13 turns, total money is 20,000. So there's no, like... what did we do last time, too? there's no cutscene, which kind of sucks. I get the more like, oh, the game gets more dangerous, but I would love to see like an actual danger implement more than just like, oh, you have to pick a vial. Okay, and this is also extraordinarily easy to get this far. That's really bad luck, but the point is here, we'll try again for the sake of, you know, third time's the charm and everything, but it seems rather easy. Okay. So sometimes it's rather easy to not die, sometimes it is easy to not die. I'm trying to find out, like, how high I can get this. Mother... He's simultaneously the luckiest man alive, and he has the worst luck possible. And that has to be death, right? Yeah. One more time. We got this. Man, I wonder if it's gauged where you lose, right? Like house always wins kind of thing? Where no matter how many times I do this, I'm never gonna get the money to go any higher because it's like the odds are for tails. Which doesn't a coin mostly land on tails anyway? It's not actually a 50-50 chance considering the because of the fact that there's more metal on the tail side. Is it more metal on the tail side or more on the heads? It's not, I know it's not a 50-50 chance. Like, not an actual 50-50 chance. And there's no reason for me to withdraw because there's no, like, good thing. Like, if you could, like, if you want to make this more, I guess, like, deck builder-ish, you would have the money actually mean something. Like, you would give a reason to stop playing. Like, items or story or something like that. But there is no reason to withdraw. Okay. I think it is gauged toward the house. Because I think the highest streak I've gotten is like 3. I think the odds are definitely gauged toward the house. Because I know you can do that. Or I think you can do that with... I want 3. Okay, fine. Alright, we'll call it good there. I think you can do that with, like... like, actually code it to where one thing happens more than another. And, I mean, I feel like you could do that. I feel like I've seen people do that. Especially with, like, the Undertale. I feel like Undertale has, like, a more advanced version of that. But I think you can implement in the code that something happens more than another thing. And I think this game is definitely gauged toward the house in that way. But I would love to see something more. I think every time you die, if there was a different... Because I didn't play the death screen every time. I think I only played it once. But the first couple words I think were the same, so I assumed the rest was the same, which was probably a my bad thing. I probably should have let it play longer just to see if there was more. But if the death screens don't already like alternate via like producing a story for this, they probably should. If they do, that's great, and oops, my bad. But I think, like I said, there should probably be a reason for you to want to withdraw. Like with the other games I've played that are like luck based, with this, that are like card games, which is like Mr. Magpie's harmless card game is the one I will probably pull most luck based for this example. There is a reason to stop risking your life. In this game there isn't. You could just play until you die, and there's no reason that you wouldn't. I think it has an allure. I mean, it's a simple luck-based game, but it's very it has the ability to draw you in, where like it's such a simple thing, but you want to see that number go up. And because it's gauged toward the house, this is like gambling, and because it's gauged toward the house, you don't often see that number go up. So when it does go up, you almost want it to go higher, and you're gonna try again, but ultimately lose because again it's gauged towards you dying. But I think the game is good. I just think there's a lot more room in this box that they've created to expand their horizons. That's probably like the dumbest way to say that. Essentially, the game has room to grow. Like, there could be story, because you know what, this reminds me of an actual thing that happened. It was an actual game show, and it was like, I think this dude had to stay in a house for like a month, 2 months, something like that, and every like however long he stayed there he would get money, but then they like progressively made his living conditions worse. I would have to look into that story a little more, but this does remind me of that. But I think there's some story that could be pulled from this. I definitely think that this could be more. This has a lot of room to grow. As it is, it's something that's just like a cookie clicker-esque kind of game, where you just want to see the number go up, but you won't ever reach a point where that number will get high enough to where you're happy with it, kind of thing. I don't know. I've been rambling for way too long. The game is good. It just has a long way to go before it's something that, like, I would say it has reached a potential I'm happy with. Right now, it hasn't even grasped at the potential it so clearly has. But it's a fun game with an idea. So, thank you for sitting down, thank you for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying as much as I did, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.